Welcome to Flavor Square. This is Chef Joab, George behind the camera. And again, we have some halibut. I just filleted them, took the skin off a few minutes ago. Let me turn this on. And first time I do halibut on the show. I've never done it before here, so it's gonna be something good. I'm gonna add some olive oil. So one tablespoon of garlic, half a red onion, diced, small dice, and you can go ahead and cook that. You can sweat it, excuse me. So anyways, you're gonna cook this, and I'm not crazy about this pan, but I have to use it today. Make sure you cook it. I'm gonna add a little bit of butter to that. So let's get that going in there so we could get those vegetables going. This is a mix of mushrooms that I bought, and it was packaged already. Oyster, shiitake, portobellos and whatnot, and I chopped them more. So here I have 4 ounces of mushroom. They're going there. And what the mushroom is gonna do now is gonna absorb all the fat that's in there as well, okay? That's 4 ounces of portobello. 6 ounces of portobellos. A little bit more of olive oil. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna season that with salt and pepper. There you go, it's working. Some pepper there. And cook that through. I'm gonna add some thyme. I'm gonna add some thyme to that. I forgot earlier. 1 or 2 sprigs. This is an easy recipe, okay? Real easy. Okay, so that's going. Let me switch now. I'm gonna keep going with this here, but I'm gonna heat up this guy because I'm going with the fish. I'm gonna add oil, regular canola oil or vegetable oil that you have at home. That's to sear our fish. Okay, so this is going. George, if you need to pull that camera a little bit to the back. Okay, so while that is going, what you do to this, you add cream. I'm gonna start with 1 cup. I'm gonna start with 1 cup of cream. And I'll go from there. Okay, I'm not adding everything at once. So let you know, I'm not adding everything at once. So yeah, you add your cream and we go from there. So I'm gonna go with the fish. Crack some pepper. Usually when you do fish, you go with white pepper. I'm going with black right now. Season with salt and pepper, both sides. I only did 1 for the for the pepper because I don't wanna have all the specks in there. And I'm gonna sear the fish. Give it a nice color. Yes.
So this way, when you put that fish in that pan with the oil, it immediately sears.
You don't wanna kill it. That's why I did that. Like, you don't wanna kill it.
And this way, it's not going to stick to the pan. But it's real tricky.
George, go with the camera on this saute, on this pan, please. I want them to see what's going on. I'm adding more cream to it because now I feel comfortable after that 1 cup of cream that I can add more. I want it creamy, but for the amount that I'm doing, I need a little bit more of cream. So there you go. That's 2 cups of cream. 2 cups of cream. Now with the fish, let it do its thing. You have to let it do its thing. Don't start scraping or whatever, no. Let it get cooked, let it get seared on the bottom, get that nice sear. If you want, you can press just a little bit, nothing hard, just to make sure that when you start feeling those bubbles on the bottom, you're good to go. You have that nice sear in there. So you just press it a little bit. Let me put this here now. Now that this is going, I'm gonna add the crab meat. There you go. That's 8 ounces of crab meat, which is back fin, the back part of the blue crab. In this case, that's what I'm using right now. Let me lower the temp here. Okay, so I'm gonna mix it up. That's crab meat, people. Yes, crab meats. Now remember when I added thyme to it, I'm also going to remove it. Why? I just want to add some flavor to it, but this is not pleasant when you're gonna eat.
Yeah, you don't want to be, picking up your pasta and you got 3 branches.
Yeah, you got 3 branches on it. You don't want to do that. Okay, so this is good. I took the 3 branches, like George said, took them out. I already got what I wanted from it. And I'll let it do its thing. Now on the fish, I can tell already from the bottom part of it that it has a nice color on it. So I'm gonna remove some of that fat. Some, not all. Excuse me. That's what you want. You saw how the fish moved. That's what you want. You don't want the fish to stick on the pan, and then later on you're gonna have a hard time trying to remove the fish. That's what you really want, for the fish to get that nice color and nice sear, and you go from there. So, fish is there. I'm gonna add thyme, and I'm gonna whip the butter, and I'm gonna baste. Yes, a lot of butter. But you guys are not gonna eat that butter. Remember, that's fat that you're gonna remove. It's just to give it a nutty flavor to the fish, and I'm gonna finish it in the oven. So, there you go. I'm gonna have a hard time with that, George. There you go. I'm burning myself already. So yeah, you baste. You know, cameraman, you should get closer so you can see what I'm doing, all right? Yeah.
We have this issue with reading manuals. It's not at all. And there's certain things that you can't quite figure out.
There you go. Baste. That's what you want to do. Baste. Get that nice color on the fish. Get the flavor from the thyme and the butter. Okay? That's enough basting. If it was a steak, I'll keep going, but this is fish. Different. What I'm doing now, I'm gonna remove that fish and I'm gonna finish it in the oven. See, I'm using a fish spatula to it. You see, there you go. That's the nice color that you wanna get on your fish, okay? That's the nice color. There you go. That's what you wanna get on your fish when you're cooking fish. The nice color is well done, is cooked the proper way. Now, I know for a fact that it's not fully cooked on the inside. At least about 6 minutes. If you have a bigger piece, then, it might take a little bit longer. So, oven. There you go. That's beautiful. That's what I wanted. Now, you have to taste. I'm going to check on the salt. Wow. Any salt?
That's one of those dishes where you just have so many flavors just jumping out at you.
Man, that's good.
A lot of complexity to this dish.
Pepper. And to make sure that it's good, that is really good, I'm going to add some truffle oil to it.
Dish out, and he put truffle oil when I wasn't looking. As soon as he gave me something to try, I smelled the truffle oil immediately. What did I say?
Truffle?
Truffle oil, man. I ain't touching it.
But then he tasted,
Yeah.
and he said, wow, tastes good. The thing is that you don't use truffle oil on everything. You don't. But there's things that you go with it.
That's the thing, like, it surprised me because, there's things that it's going to be okay with. Again, I don't like truffle oil. But it just works with this dish.
It works really well.
It works with the dish.
It works really, really well.
You got sweetness from that crab. You got all that earthiness from the mushrooms, the sage, the thyme, and then the truffle, the creaminess.
You have all that I mean, come on, crab meat, mushrooms. You got 4 different type of mushrooms there. It was so good. All that flavor from the mushrooms, the crab meat, and then you add a little bit of truffle oil. It goes with it. It's there.
You have to get in the back and show his head.
Oh, I see him laughing on the background, but I wasn't sure exactly about why. So anyways, this is done. Let me taste it one more time just to make sure. Flavor is there. Now we're going to add, obviously, is the pasta.
And this is why you needed more cream in there.
You can see the amount of pasta I'm adding. It's about 1 box of the fettuccine. It's fettuccine. Now, you know what goes really well with this? I didn't think of it until now. Pappardelle. You can go and use pappardelle on this. Pappardelle is that thick pasta. No, but I didn't think about it. But anyways, yeah, look at that, George. Yes, creamy. Man, and that taste of the truffle. My pasta was part cooked already, okay, guys? I have to get ahead, you know. I don't want to keep you guys here for 40 hours. I'm being sarcastic, but you know what I'm trying to get. Okay, so this is done. This is done. With a spoon, I'm grabbing my tongs. Yes, like that. You can go ahead and do it twice, you know, for the portion. You just want to go ahead and give it a little shape. You're not going to grab a lot of the mushrooms now, but you can go ahead and put it on top. So what you want to do with this is get some height. You understand? You get some height. Later on, you grab and you go with, you know, with the crab meat and the rest of the stuff. That's what you're trying to do right now. You know, we're going fancy with something simple. That's basically what we're trying to do. I'm being messy right now. I'll go ahead and fix that. So basically, you know, like I said, you want to get some height. Let me clean that.
You just want to show everybody the surgical.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. So once you do this, go ahead, add some of the cream and the mushroom and the crab. Look at that. You want to add some of that. Look at that, man. That looks very good. Put it right there on top. No, George, not that. And I'm gonna go with a little bit of brown butter to give it that nutty flavor. I'm gonna add a little bit of that brown butter. Are you able to swim in real good, George? There you go, brown butter. And now the sage. This is sage, excuse me. Sage. This is the sage leaf. Really, really flavorful. I fry them, they're crispy. And it's something that goes very well when you're doing this type of pasta with shellfish, fish in particular, you know. So you add some of those sage leaves right on top. You know, if you want to be fancy for boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. See that? And the fish. There you go. Now, fish is something delicate. Don't grab a tongue and go ahead and destroy it. No. You know, treat it with respect. It's your dinner. Look at that. Let me put that one there. And yes, that looks, to me, this is that's a nice dinner. What I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a lime and go ahead and put, you know, get some zest right on top of the fish. Nothing crazy, just a little bit. Josh, can you get close to it, please, so they can see it? There you go. This is what I called our picture plate. Huh? Yeah, this is French fine dining plating. French all you can eat. You go and put some brown butter there. Right there on top. I'll go ahead and put some sage leaves. Manuelita, ¿cómo se llama esto en español? ¿Qué? Salvia. Hoja de salvia. ¿Quién? Who? Who? Oh, Jules? Julie? Okay, so I wasn't gonna put a fish in there, but guess what? Why not? I'll put it right there and leave it on the side. I don't care. Make fun. What do you think, George? You agree? Right there. Fancy, but not fancy. And of course. Huh? Yes, sir. Go ahead and add on the plate some of that lemon zest right on the plate, just to give it some color. 1960 plating. 1960 plating, which is still good. And on top of the fish. That's it. That's our dish for tonight.